Hello, welcome back. In case you don't know, my name is Lavender and we're not in our usual spots. I kind of decided to go on a semi-spontaneous trip to Warrnambool. Had a blast, in case you're wondering. And anyway, obviously I went thrifting and we're at Salvo's. Let's see what we can get. Oh, excusez-moi. I wonder if that's like a strawberry shortcake. Oh, okay, so this is our first pickup and actually the only thing we get from this store. I've sold a guy like this before and so I figured I'd just get him again. Even though I'm not going to be able to sell him online. Because I think it's handmade and it won't have any copyright licenses. Oh, this stack of books. In the end, I did just decide to put them back because there were only like two that were Looney Tunes, and if they had have all been, I might have looked them up, but in the end, I didn't. Yeah, I do that sometimes. Anyway. Yeah, there was nothing too exciting in these books at all, so I think it was overall, like, I mean, you know, I've had worse days, but I think it was a little bit dry everywhere, to be honest. When I say that, I mean the shops that I went to, which I went to 5, but you're only going to see 3. This, I thought it might have been vintage. I couldn't see anything when I did a Google Lens search, and I tried searching what it was on eBay, and there was no results. Couldn't really be bothered, so I kind of just put that one back. We still have some semi-decent stuff today, so don't think of this as a complaint. Oh, so we're at foster care and we're just looking through the free stuff before we go in, and there's nothing there. Alright, going through the costumes. The Ghostface is definitely not original, but I think he's still vintage. Oh, this guy that I'm holding right now, I just sold him last night. I probably would have bought him as well, but the lights weren't working, so I don't know if it just needed new batteries, but I wasn't going to mess with that. And also the Hulk mask that you saw earlier was from 2008. I don't remember why I bought this. The sell-through rate was either terrible or it just didn't sell for too much money. Don't remember. The Power Rangers card reader that I sold was working, to be clear. The one that I saw in this shop wasn't. Oh, these was a set of Pyrex dishes. And I'm curious if you would have bought them for 5, but I think the 6 of them would have only sold for like $50, and I would have had to pack them on the train, and it would have been, yeah, I don't know, did I make a mistake? We're at Vinnie's now, by the way. No, you're not going to see me pick up anything, even though I did get something from Vinnie's, not in these clips, but here's some honourable mentions. I didn't look that one up because it was $50, but that's kind of cool. Might have considered the stack if it was cheaper. The same goes for those Disney books. I would have loved to get the fruit flaps, but they're $9 each. No way! And the Kiss stuff, kind of cool. Also, we're at a lunch spot. How cute are all these messages? Like, kindness, you know? And that's what I had for lunch. Smoothie bowl. It was delicious. I think I like goji berries. Anyway. Okay. Hey, so we're back after a day of thrifting, and then I went up to Flagstaff Hill. It's like a 1970s, I think it might be 70s or 50s. Anyway, it's sometime in the 1800s, a replica of the first town or village that was like built in Warrnambool. Like, look in Disneyland, it's amazing. I love seeing everything there. It was like, ah! I just hope, because I noticed they had like peacocks and turkeys like in an enclosure. I hate going to zoos because of like what they do to the animals. Like, even if they're not being sent out to slaughter, it's horrible. I mean, I'm not going to go into everything about that. I'm just hoping that that's not the situation there. I really don't know, because if it wasn't for that, I would highly recommend. Oh, and I went to the little candy shop and I got these. I've never tried them. I thought that they might be kind of like licorice, but the lady there was saying that they would taste a little bit like peppermint. I guess I'll just try one of them with you. Well, it kind of does smell licoricey. I'm not too big of a fan of licorice, but she said they're quite unique. So I'm like, may as well. Anyway. I think it kind of does taste like licorice. They're just a lot like more crunchy. That's definitely stuck in my teeth now. Anyway, you're here for the thrift haul, so that's what I'm gonna give you. Show you everything I got today. Starting with this at Salvo's. I've definitely bought this in a previous video. Like I said then, I don't think it's anything I can sell online, but if and when I do decide to have a market stall again, this is where I'll be selling him. He was the first thing to sell. Oh, actually, he wasn't the first thing, that might be an exaggeration, but he did sell the same day that I put him out at my last market stall. So I'm hoping that's going to be another situation like this. Might be a little bit smaller, but it's the same thing, and I'm sure someone's going to want it. The next place I got two things. I think it was at Foster Care. So the first thing we pulled out is this Ghostface like scream mask. Now, he's not original. I think the original, like the first Ghostface masks that were ever like sold to the public, I think those ones are definitely a bolo, but I'm pretty sure this one is still vintage and they could do decent enough, made in China. I saw this same one sold on eBay for 20 bucks. Hopefully this is gonna give me nits. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I feel ridiculous. I can see the camera. Oh my goodness, this mask is ridiculous. I have to watch it seriously. Oh my god, I've never watched the original Scream. I've seen the TV series. But what does Ghostface do? I don't know. Other than, you know, like call people up on the phone. I don't know what I'm on. I'm on drugs. Oh my god, it's been a day. It's been a good day. Now we got this Pizza Hut Beauty and the Beast mug. It's not gonna sell for heaps of money, but I'm sure it will sell, and it's, you know, pretty cool. Might need a wash. Oh, that's, yeah, that's pretty. Oh, I just might be scratched, but there's lots of scratches inside. I didn't really take too much notice of that, but anyway, from 1992. I don't know if you can read that too clearly, but yeah. Anyway, that's that. Moving on. The last place we went was Vinnie's, and again, the only thing we got there was 2 things. And I'm surprised it's a bit of a mug day, because I don't really buy mugs. I just think singular ones, who really wants them? But this is like a cool 3D one that is from Movie World. It's cool enough. I think someone's gonna like that. And there's the other side, inside. Yeah. All right. Well, nothing much to say about that. Now this, oh my god. The only thing I saw is that it's from Sanity. I took a little bit of a gamble. I just bought this because I thought there's none listed that I can find. There might be, I could be wrong. I just haven't found it, but there's none that I can find that are actively listed. And I think that's going to be to my advantage. And look, the fact that it sloshes around, there's a little boat in it, like, I just think that is the cool factor of it. And someone is absolutely gonna want this. Like, they're gonna love it. You'll float too. You'll float too. That's it. Well, thank you for tuning in. Can you believe that I'm staying in a pub right now as someone who does not drink? For good reason. Good reason. It's just kind of ironic. I don't remember that song. I don't remember the lyrics. But I'm thinking about like the Alanis Morissette. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, see ya. Bye-bye.